If you are truly living, then your life resembles a heart monitor. Welcome to Don't Worry, I'm Fucked Up Too. I am your host, Obut, and today I want to talk to you about if you are truly living, then your life should look like a heart monitor. And what I mean is, if you look at a heart monitor, if the heart is alive, if the heart is beating, you notice the little tick, right? It just keeps on going. It keeps on ticking. And the thing is, if it's flatlined, you're not alive. And for most people, we want our life to look like smooth sailing. And if our life looks like that, then that means that we're not really doing what we need to do in life to push the boundaries of our life. So, this is what I think, right? I think that the world, and this is my best existential truth. I think things go cyclically, right? At some point, you're on the up, and then sooner or later it starts tilting down, and it goes up, and it goes down, and it goes up and goes down. You have peaks and you have valleys. And the thing about a life well lived is it's like that, but if it's well lived, it's trending upward, right? And if it's a life that is not well lived, it's kind of trending downward. And the most important thing is to understand the difference between a moment and an event. So, this right here, each of these spikes that go up and down, those are all moments in our life that set the precedence for everything. And at some point, we're going to go up, just like I said, and then we're going to go down again. And we're going to go up and go down. Life is just like that. It's a whole cycle. Now, here's the most important thing. It's important to understand what is your flavor when you're down, and what is your flavor when you're up. For some people, whenever they're up, they want to be in control. They want to assert dominance. They want to assert power, And for some people, whenever they're down, and this one happens to be mine, they feel they're in doubt, right? There's a lot of doubt. And there's also a lot of flight, right? So some people are flight, some are fight, some are fawn, and some others are freeze. And mine is flight. If it's something that I don't like or I'm not into, I'm out of there quickly. And a lot of times when I'm in the down, when I'm in the bottom, when I'm feeling so doubtful about what I'm doing or who I'm with or where I am in life, a lot of times I just want to flee. I want to run away. And those are the triggers that come to my mind because as a child, that's how I learned to survive. When I was getting bullied, I would run. I would just leave the scene and I would never talk to that person again. When I felt uncomfortable, when I was embarrassed, anything that happened, my defense mechanism was to run away and to start afresh. But the problem is, no matter where you run, the problems or the difficulties or the challenges, they're always going to come because life is just like this. A life well lived, a life where you are trying to be something, do something, change something, make something out of yourself and the community. It always is cyclical. There's always moments of mistakes. There's always moments of downfall. There's always a moment that you wish didn't happen. And our emotions tend to be like that. Not for everybody, but for some people, our emotions tend to move with the flow of the universe and just how it feels, It's like when it looks dull outside, a lot of times people feel some kind of way internally. When it's bright like it is today, when it's bright outside, you feel different. It's like the difference between spring and winter time. Spring, things are rising. Winter, things are dying. And our body can feel those things. And even beyond the breath or the cyclical nature that the world takes, that you can clearly see is happening on Earth, even beyond that cyclical nature, there's also another cycle that happens within us. Women actually go through it a lot, especially like just um, with the cycle that happens in periods and stuff like that. Like that is also a form of cycle that happens, and your emotions follow as well. And but women are just so much more in tune that it shows itself in their bodies as well. But men are not that in tune. A lot of us are very um, push and shove away our emotions so far away that we can't really see it as clearly as women can. But nonetheless, it's still a thing. And the most important thing is to understand, what is your flavor when you are down? What is your flavor when you are up? Because when you understand what your flavor is when you are up, you never lose your cool. You never go out of control. You understand, hey man, like this is a time where I'm doing wonderful. It doesn't mean that I have to shit on everybody else. And you understand those triggers when you are up. When you are down, it's also just a moment. Do not make an event out of it. It's just one moment. So when you are down, make sure you remember to tell yourself, hey, I'm not a piece of shit. Okay? I don't suck. All right? This is just one moment. This is just how I'm feeling right now. But it does not define who you are. Okay? And for some people, like I told you, my specific flavor for the down is my flavor for the down part is doubt. Okay? And for some, and flight. I doubt myself. I get weary that I'm not gonna reach my goals, and I'm not gonna make it happen. And that's what happens when I'm in the down. And when you're in the down, that's the perfect time to tell yourself, listen, man or woman, everything is cool. Like, stop, you know, go and meditate, go and sleep, go and read your Bible, go and sing, go and do something creative, go and read, whatever it is, to make sure that while you're in this moment, you don't lose yourself. Because sometimes you never want to do this, but it's possible to make this moment an event. And if you make decisions when you're in this moment, and if you make decisions when you're in this moment and you're not properly calibrated, you're not in control of yourself, those could be decisions that change the course of your life, and make this go this way or make this go that way. And my hope and blessing for you is that yours goes that way, in whatever way, in whatever aspect of life you are pushing for. Anyways, my name is Obut, and this is Don't Worry, I'm Fucked Up Too. I've also got my own issues, and I think that we all do. No matter what anyone wants to tell you, we all do. So the most important thing is to understand that, yes, there's probably things fucked up about you, and there's probably things fucked up about the world, but that's why we're here, to build from it and build through it. Anyways, I'll stop talking now. Take care.